Hello there, welcome back to the Ottomans. So last time I opted for declaring war on Flanders, and with that we got Bavaria and France joining the fray. Not actually the best of things, but at least Munster joined too, and this is positive for the simple reason that I can use Munster to, well, get Berg over to Papal State before I annex them. There's a time limit to this, however, and the annexation, 1688, so I have 3 years, or 2.5. So I should definitely march an army over there straight away and start sieging Munster rather than, well, anything else right now. So I might actually opt for doing that. Use this army to start some sieges over there and see if we can get that done basically now at once. We'll see how it plays out. We should also be able to keep control over our enemy's armies here. I'm trying to kind of run away here, but apparently it didn't work out as anticipated. But we're going to win the battle anyways, so completely horrible. It wasn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hopefully, I can actually get to Brescia before them, but we'll see if that's a possibility or not. So I do have some problems here. The Siege of Calais has been lost. We have some sieges going in, but there's also a French and a little army running around. I do have one big army up here. We have started Siege of Berg. I'm going to try and crush this French army, and then we're going back to Berg to try and get that sieged and get Münster to hand it over before, well, we reach the limit. That is my main concern. Second concern is getting rid of, the annoying people here known as the, well, yeah, I get it. Calais was, well, ended up being a troublesome place, and as such we did lose our navy here. I might as well just destroy the lightships because I'm not really using them. So yeah, we want to do a quick siege here, I think, on Berg. Should go fairly alright. I have lost a couple of battles, I'll be honest enough to accept that. We lost this one, 10,000 versus 19. I lost 10,000 versus 18. I lost 19 versus 19, kind of embarrassing. And also some, well, smaller battles here, so it's not really too much of a fuss. We have destroyed most of the enemy armies. As you can see, they don't really have that many men anymore. So it's not like they are a huge threat. Per now, all I really want to do is get this place sieged. And if you look at the army, you can see that it's missing a ton of people. So we're going to allow it to reinforce a little bit, and then we'll figure out how we'll deal with this. There we go. The French army outwitted me, and as such, it's causing me a bit of a problem here. Let's see if I can deal with that or not, but I'll probably lose some troops, unfortunately. No real way around that. Lost a battle in Hanover. It seems like I lose a lot of battle where we are equal on troops, which of course is a bad thing. We'll see. I'll, however, go ahead and finish this war and we'll see what happens. So, finally got Münster to hand over Berg here. We're going to do that straight away. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. And with that, we also have a lot of troops here now in the area. And that also is, well, it's not a good thing per se, but it's helpful. Let's just leave it at that. We're also going to start, wow, my apologies, siege the rest of Bavaria here. I'm a little bit unsure what I actually want to do with them, but we'll figure that out very soon. The armies here are probably kind of malplaced, but it shouldn't be too much problem actually winning this. There is about 34,000 standing in Crimea, not doing anything, so that is fine. There's Milan has been pieced out, and I think we might actually go ahead and piece out Bavaria too pretty soon. So that means that we can once again carpet siege our lovely little France. So it's good news, I guess. But what we are going to do here, I think, is force them also to release some nations, and I can then vassalize said nations. Also release Provence, force them to release Liege. I'm going to take these three and hand them over to Auvergne, but other than that, I'm going to force them to release nations. And then hopefully we'll make something work. So, let us get busy and see if we can solve the problem. I think that for now we'll simply do it easy, have them give up the deal with France. That should work out very well. And I don't really need to fight them anymore, which is the best thing about this. That means that I can use my troops to siege, well, the French lands, and as such we should be happy with that. I don't care too much about what happens, well, in other areas, so to speak. We'll join our armies up in Franche-Comté, and we'll see if we can make something work there. I think we can also afford to do some tech upgrades here. I am pretty sure that what we will do here is take an upgrade in administrative tech, get improved irrigation level 23, and that gives a 10% increase in production efficiency. We'll also do limes, level 22 diplomatic tech, gives naval attrition is no longer increased by staying out at sea each month. Naval morale increased by 0.5, maintenance by 25%. I can now build 2 deckers, the new biggest, baddest ships around, which is good. So I managed to get this army stuck here, and the reason why is fairly simple. It kind of didn't fit per se. Yeah, that doesn't really make too much sense. But what actually happened here is that I can't get military access, and because of that I'm stuck. So we're going to march these guys, I think, down by the south here and over to the other side. I am considering declaring war on Württemberg, and the reason why is because then I'll actually lure in Trier, and thus I can vassalize them and get rid of one of the remaining electors. Palatinate itself is also a target, of course, so we do have a lot of potential pickings here. Münster, Milan, France. The only thing I can join in there is actually Trier, so declaring war on this guy is probably for the best. We won't be doing much with him per se. I'll just be declaring war on him, trying to lure in Trier, and I think that should work out. So let us do that, see if Trier actually joins. Milan, Alsace, Geller, and Trier. Oh, my bad. This is my bad. I did not actually consider the fact that how should I put this? The coalition. It's been so long that I didn't actually take into consideration the fact that there's a coalition against me right now. And it's not actually nice. Let's take a quick look at it. The coalition is a little bit annoying because this actually brought in... Wait a minute. Bavaria is mad at me, but they haven't joined the coalition. Really? We also apparently have annexed Savoy. So that is nice. It means that I have some extra troops that I can use. That is not what I wanted to do. This army will definitely die. Let's send these guys to help out, but I don't have no idea if we'll actually be able to do anything much. Yeah, we might definitely be in trouble here. Going to send one army down there to help. We're going to destroy this French army, and then we can copper siege everything, I think. And hopefully I can also go ahead and vassalize Trier during this war. I have no idea who else actually joined in. I was kind of scared there for a second that I had the entire world against me, but that was not true. So let's see here. Who are the... Bohemia, Palatinate, Saxony, and Trier. Trier is in this. Gallery is not a target. I can negotiate with Trier, but that's about it. So sieging Württemberg here is going to take... well, precedence. We're going to use that as our way of making things work. And also, apparently, I do need to find out where the hell I stashed my general. So he's here. Let us send him home. Let us get him onto an army, and hopefully we can... We'll actually march him with the army itself. And we'll make a big army to try and make something work. It shouldn't be too much of a problem, hopefully, but once again, it's not something that I really can promise. So we'll go ahead here, set up sieges in Lombardy. Simply get this out of the way, and hopefully we can make something work. So, the jointed army should be enough to defeat these annoying little armies, but I could still get in trouble. So we'll see how it plays out. The Pope has been integrated, which is, well, a little bit good, but I do get 2 provinces up in, to some extent, Nowhere's land. But I do get also the extra missionary from that. I believe I get him as soon as the month changes again. That is great. We're going to go after this. Oh, I can't actually enter Switzerland. I was wondering why I couldn't do anything. So we'll need to get military access from them. And with that, I can hopefully destroy that French army before this one joins in. And it actually paid out just, or worked out just as I expected. Conquest of Rome happened to us, which actually means that I get an extra diplomat a month. And that is hilariously good. So, let us start really sieging the French lands here and start causing a little bit of problems for them. We'll see how this plays out. We'll also take the idea that gives an extra diplomat international nobility. So I can really now start working with my vassals, make things work to my advantage. So let us get sieging going and see if we can fight back here. We should hopefully be able to. So, things are currently not going as planned here. We have a regency, we have annoying small armies running around being obnoxious, pain in the ass to deal with, all that. So what we're going to do is start a little bit more, well, aggressive sieging, I guess I should call it, and hopefully get it sorted out fast. The sieging of Flanders is taking forever. How long has this siege actually been going so far? 148 days. I thought it was longer. Yeah. That's been going for over 1 year, so it's going to take a while still, but most of the armies are done for. I've been hunting them down, there are virtually very little of them left, so all that remains really now is to siege and make something work. We do lack a lot of troops from our armies. I do have lost a ton of troops in general as well, so I'm going to have to use a lot of time to reinforce and rebuild my armies as soon as this is over. I'm still going to use this army for the sole purpose of hunting down these smaller but annoying, to be honest, other armies. So it's going to take, as I said, a little while before we are done here. We will be done sooner or later, but it's going to take quite a while. We'll see how it plays out. So the war is finally under our control, but it's not going too well. And the reason why I say this is because we're still sieging this, it's taking forever. France is falling, but as you can see, Auvergne has actually declared war on France themselves, I believe. No, they're actually part of the war with me, so I can actually hand over Bourbon straight away to them. It won't actually cost me anything, which is great. And I'll also take Limousin and Charolais here and hand them over. I'll let him keep Savoy until I can actually get rid of the Holy Roman Empire. We are sieging three here, so we are going to get one of the other electors. And other than that, not really much else to report here. We're going to, I think, start improving relations with the people who are our vassals, and that I want to annex now ASAP. Among them we have, well, probably just Tuscany, but I still want to annex them pretty quickly. As you can see here, the Wales is about to be done too, which is great. Café is the only thing they're currently sieging. I won't be pissed if they take it. All that really remains of this war, at least against France, is to get Limousin and finish the war against Flanders, and then we'll go, I think, more or less straight for the Netherlands. We'll have to see what we can actually afford here, and how our troops are doing when it's all said and done. So that is basically what is going to be the deciding factor when everything comes to it. And I'll keep the 20k army that I just got from Wales. I can use it, but I will get rid of, I think, all of these smaller annoying navies while I still can. I'm going to do an upgrade to my transport fleet, so I might as well. I'll keep that for the time being, but we'll do a complete renewal of it. But as you can see here, the French provinces fall way faster than anything else, which is kind of weird. So we're going to artificially accelerate the siege. And once Trier is done, we are basically done with all these wars. So we're doing fairly well for ourselves, dare say. There we go, London actually fell just about when we actually placed some extra troops there, which is kind of interesting. We're going to place them in Ghent, because it's going to be Austrian territory. As you can see, I'm going to take 2 of them and hand them over. So Austria is going to grow, which is great. And with that said, all that we really want out of this one now is Trier. So we'll do a little bit more sieging and then we're done, I think. We'll see how it plays out. There we go, Trier has fallen, and with that, they're hereby an Ottoman vassal. That is done, we are virtually done here with everything we wanted. Troops can, I think, safely march home for, well, stacking, whatever you want to call it, I'm sending them home. And we're going to march at least a little bit before I do anything else. Austria has entered into treaty of support for independence with this subject to Palnate. I'm feeling that Austria and the Palnate should have been the other way around. My Sultan, the Palnate has entered into treaty of support for independence with our... No, it's the right way around, it's just I read it wrong. So apparently the Palnate is causing trouble for us, or trying to get Austria free. That could get interesting. There's a call for peace, so we're going to make peace with these guys first. Brescia to Venice? Nope. not interested. I'm going to have you give up your deals with France, Milan, Trier, Munster, Moldavia, and going to give me all your trade power. That sounds reasonable. And then I'm going to get rid of France here. So where are my, well, my one diplomat. Once I get some, we're going to make something work here. I'm also going to, I think, stop the relation improvements, so I can actually sell the stuff when I want to. So I'm going to have a little bit of a problem here now. Setting up my armies anew. It should probably not be a problem, but I did lose some troops here and there. So I'm going to try and set my armies up anew, and then we're going off the Netherlands. We'll see how it plays, how that works out. So this is the deal we're going to go with here. We're going to take Limousin, Bourbon, and Charolais. We're going to give Cambrai here to Austria. We're going to forcibly release Liege and Provence. So that should work out very well. And there we go. Deal made. Yes, there we go. Deal made. And I'm going to sell said places to these guys. And hopefully then I can take them out or vassalize them afterwards. There we go. Limousin, and then we have Charolais as well. I probably won't be able to hand it all over this turn, but it should be fine. It's worth noting that I only have 8 now of my 20k armies here. Or 5 of my 20k armies here. There is some troops missing. There's some weird composition here, probably due to losses, and also the fact that, well, some of my armies went broken, more or less. That is probably the best way of saying it, and that is currently going to cause me some trouble. What we are going to do, however, is start causing trouble for the others here as soon as possible. As you can see, the improved relation bonus, next member of the Holy Roman Empire, and next a vassal, all of it adds up to quite a bad malice here. So it's going to take a while before I can actually annex these guys. I'll get +4 a year, so it's going to take about a decade, which is going to be annoying as hell. So we are going to have a decade here where I'll just be adding to my vassals rather than annexing them, it seems like. It seems like that is the only way to do this. Especially if I want to be able to annex them later and get rid of the Holy Roman Empire here. So I need a Palatinate. Bohemia has completely vanished. Pretty sure that Poland ate them. So I need Saxony and a Palatinate. And then we can fight Bavaria and make everything work. They aren't actually allied with anyone anymore. So potentially attacking Bavaria now would be a good idea, but we will not be doing that. So, what will I be doing? Probably going after the Netherlands next time. That's probably about it. Probably won't be doing much else. Also won't be annexing anyone for quite a while. I'll be trying to get up relations, of course, but I will not be annexing anyone. Simply due to the fact that there's a ton of malices with it. And when it comes to these guys, I might even just go ahead and use break vassalization here, and take the beating. It's better to break vassalization of these smaller one province miners that hates my guts and then just annex them, rather than spend time and energy to make them like me for so annexing them. So I think that should work out just fine. When it comes to the Palatinate, it's still a little bit annoying to deal with because, well, they do still have their provinces here. 7, 14. They're exactly 20, so I might actually be able to annex them or vassalize them. Doesn't actually matter what I do. I might actually go for, to some extent, straight out annex here, especially on Saxony, and then core myself and make that work. But we'll consider it more, or we'll discuss it more next time. Next time you'll probably expect us a war against Netherlands to get the Austrian course back. Other than that, I'm a little bit unsure what will actually happen. Probably not much. We'll simply take it as time goes. So, thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like. And hopefully, I'll see you around next time. Bye.